Ingrid Rizzolo, and it's time for my talk. Today I would like to celebrate Nicole Mann, the first Native American woman to go into space. I am sure that it was a time of celebration in the Round Valley Indian tribes, and especially among the Wailiki people. Ms. Mann set new bars for Native Americans and has broken stereotypical barriers that have hemmed in this group for centuries. Nicole Mann is now part of NASA's dream to have a sustained presence in space. What Nicole Mann has done is a great step for Native Americans and in general for America and the global world. It should be noted that things didn't just fall into Ms. Mann's lap. She was always interested in studying math and science, and she began studying engineering at the Naval Academy in Stanford University. She later served as the pilot for the F-18 Hornet and Super Hornet in 2009. She was also involved in combat missions to Iraq and Afghanistan. Nicole Mann is a fighter who did not allow herself to be boxed in by stereotypical ceilings of gender or race expectations. Now her achievement symbolizes what one can achieve with focus, dedication, and hard work. On this trip, Ms. Mann led in all phases of NASA's flight to space, from landing to re-entry. Kudos to this highly respected minority achiever. Given the persistence of racial inequity among Americans, Native Americans, African Americans, and other minority groups are branded as underachievers. Dehi and Swisher in 1997 reported that this is the way how this group is perceived in schools. Miss Mann is a disruptor of the status quo. Mann's achievement signals to other disruptors come forth. It is an indication of what is possible. It represents a break in the wall and a call to those who have been so labeled to come forth. It is a signal for minority disruptors of the status quo and other potential Aunapu Manns to emerge. Her achievement amounts to a powerful voice of dissent to deniers of the true worth of a people. This movement had predecessors. 5 decades ago, at Hollywood's 45th Academy Award, a Native American Indian actress, Sasheen Littlefeather, tried to be a powerful voice for her people, but she rejected the portrayal of Native Americans in Hollywood. She assailed the false portrayals of her people and their culture. But America was not ready to face the truth. Littlefeather was all but tarred and feathered and forced to leave the stage before she completed her speech. 43 years later, shortly before her death in October of 2022, when an apology was offered, she explained her behavior back then in terms of doors had to be opened. Well, she opened the doors and Nicole Mann entered. An important door opener in her field was the Native American John Hemington, who 20 years earlier had walked in space. I am sure she was similarly inspired by a history of other Native American Indian achievers. Jim Thorpe played 5 different sports when he was the first American Indian to win an Olympic gold medal at the turn of the 20th century. Not to mention the Navarro code talkers of World War II, who helped develop a code that baffled Japanese experts and intelligence. Because of the platform of expectations they laid, Nicole Mann could become part of the pantheon of America Space First. Now, outsider no more. Like her fellow tribesmen, she is insisting by her achievements that the script of the American story must be rewritten for inclusiveness of Native American women and Native Americans in general. On October 2022, when Nicole Mann launched from Kennedy, her attainment had the potential to bring her people from relative obscurity to representation in the shaping of America's destiny. Miss Mann was the first person through the hatch of the craft and was poised to lead all phases of the flight from landing to re-entering of Earth's atmosphere. All Native American women should stand tall. I am sure that right now, she's inspiring persons among the 574 American tribes in the US that so identify to do similarly. Some in Maryland, Delaware, Pennsylvania, District of Columbia, New Jersey, and elsewhere, where there was formerly the culture of Native American Indian, a new admiration arises. Nicole Mann, like other minorities who have received distinction, knows instinctively that she has been issued an unwritten mandate of representation. Miss Mann has risen to the task admirably. She symbolically took the culture of her people in the form of representative artifacts to the heights of outer space. How could Mann's achievement be viewed? Nicole Mann has broken into that sphere dominated by wealthy white men. Mann has now inserted the face of a Native American female into this exclusive pantheon. Nicole Mann has thrown off limits, thus showing the American dream is still alive and sending hope to others outside the pale. I am Ingrid Rizzolo, and this has been my talk. Bye for now.